today is United for Justice Advocacy Day. It is all about collective power. It's about bringing our voices together, bringing our communities together to educate each other, to evolve each other, to empower each other, to engage each other and our legislators all in this collective process so we can create a world that we want.
This morning, we are gathered here today in the spirit of collective action and advocacy to move legislation forward that matters most to those directly impacted, especially our most marginalized communities across Maryland.
Today, I'm asking y'all to let y'all voices be heard, support these bills, support the initiative that we're fighting to change within the state of Maryland, right? And support Out for Justice, and along with all our countless partners who show up every day on the front line to put legislation forward so in our community we can have a fighting chance at success.
But here in the state of Maryland, ever since 2016, you are now eligible to vote if you have a felony record. Yeah. Do not let anybody tell you anything different. As long as you are not incarcerated, it does not matter whether you are on parole, it does not matter whether you are on probation, you have the right to vote. And we should also be able to sit into our jury boxes.
I am the mother of Lupe Hawkins, a young man who was unjustly dragged through the criminal justice system for 4.5, nearly 5 years off of false charges, false statements. We are here because this has to stop.
The world needs your carriage with liberty and justice for all. These are not just words on paper. These words have power when we not only stand behind it, but when we walk in it.
I show up today because I am here for the countless voices, people that feel marginalized, feel like they don't have a voice. I'm here to stand up for those, to let them know that, you do have rights.
Today we're out here because we are mostly from marginalized communities in Baltimore and around the state, and so we want to make sure that our voices are heard.
I'm here today to support our partners at Out for Justice for their United Day of Action. Here to help get our final bills that have crossed over all the way through the finish line.
I am here today because our legislative process is very important to making sure that we have what we need as residents of our community.
So I'm here today because individuals don't experience issues individually. These issues don't exist in a vacuum. So this event that Out for Justice has been able to put on for us is a collaboration between all these groups and all these issues to address these things as a whole.
Collective power looks like power, right? Collectively, we have the power, right? If every organization or nonprofit that's doing similar work came together to do this work, right, they would have to stand up, they would have to pay attention.
Collective power it's an example of when we all come together, we put our differences aside and align with the things that make sense to us individually. We use that power to build positive change, to change things for not just our generation, but generations to come.
Collective power looks like coming together to advocate for different issues that our collective communities are being impacted by, and when we come together, we're stronger together, and at the end of the day, the legislators have to respond to the people, so we must gather and be with the people.
Hello, this is Corey McCray, your senator for the 45th Legislative District, and I just came out today just to support Out for Justice. Like, they're doing the work, whether we're talking about reentry, whether we're talking about housing, whether we're talking about workforce. I'm so proud of the work that's actually happening. Just shout out to Trina, my family. Just keep doing what you do. Continue to be great, but more importantly, just know that when we think about Out for Justice, Corey McCray does not stand behind you, does not stand in front of you, stands side by side, making sure that we can get the issues across the finish line.